Now, we always joke that all NBA fights are essentially what, Jalen?
Hold me back!
This Friday night, between the Wizards and the Warriors, we had a very unique hold me back moment. In an uncharted hold me back territory, both Draymond and Bradley Beal held each other back. What do you think about this snuggle fight that occurred on Friday night?
It reminded me of when we do the segment, Am I Crazy? And we have on the straight jackets.
Except our straight jackets aren't made by Nike, so they don't rip while we're trying to get them off. Now, here's a little interesting part of this is both Carrick Felix and Markieff Morris were suspended, while no one else was suspended, for coming off the bench, even though they didn't really get involved. You've had a playoff team that was derailed by this rule. Is it time that they start changing the way that this rule is enforced?
I understand the spirit of the rule. Oh yeah, I forgot something. Can't make this up. Gotta keep it organic. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, my bad.
You can't legislate the rule based on the premise of just leaving the bench. It has to be unless you're escalating the altercation. Because sometimes the people leaving the bench can be peacemakers, can be those that help defuse the situation. You mentioned the Boris Diaw and Amari situation I was a part of when the Phoenix Suns were playing at San Antonio and Robert Horry threw a forearm shiver at Steve Nash. But you didn't mention in 1998 when we were playing Bulls at Pacers, Reggie Miller got tangled up 75 feet away from our bench. I took one step out on the floor to check out what was happening with my future Hall of Fame player, because if he ain't healthy, we don't eat. So I'm like, what's going on? And I got suspended for a game. In that game, we lost by 25 points in a series that ended up going 7. So I think now, just like Adam Silver has modified certain things that work in the best interest of the game, I think he will also do this in the coming future.
Remember where you heard it first. I also believe that they will change the way this rule is enforced, because a lot of people just come out onto the floor, then forget the rule, and then run back onto the bench, and they still get suspended anyway. You should only be suspended if you get involved in the altercation in a bad way.
It's like rubbernecking on a freeway. You just automatically, out of muscle memory, somebody you love, somebody your teammate, a situation happened, boom. In that split second, you know, we've seen a lot of teams get punished.